Greetings everyone, what is up? It's me again, Tim Prime. Welcome with another video review. For you on this video review is going to be based upon Transformers The Last Night Voyager class Optimus Prime. And I must say this, it took me a long time to get this guy. It took me like, I'd say maybe over a year at most to grab up this guy. Because I will admit, he was not easy for me to grab up whenever The Last Night was coming on out. And I will say that whenever they did come out with The Last Night, I was highly anticipating for all the figures to like try and grab them up as much of them as possible. But yeah, like what they did with this guy, they did an improvement on this guy that like definitely does improve the transformation a good bit from back then. But over time, I will say this, third parties have definitely worked a better angle with this guy. And I know about the leader class, they only did a redeco on him. Like, they didn't change up the transformation or anything, they just redecoed him a tad bit. Because I saw how that looked, and this is not flush. This is not, why is this not flush? Hang on for one quick second. Okay, I had to take them apart a bit, but so far this will not go flush. I think I know why. I had to take it apart to see why it wasn't going flush, but I'm not fully for sure what is actually going on in here. But I think I might have noticed some type of small error that Hasbro probably did. I'm not for sure what it is, though. I'm not for sure if Hasbro did it on accident. I'm not for sure if Hasbro actually did it or like what has actually happened with this thing. But yeah, this won't go flush for some odd reason, but better than nothing. Better than nothing. Take a look at this guy. They did a really good job with him. I really do like what they did with this new mold on him, especially from like his look back in, especially since they redecoed this entire look in 2017. Besides, after all, they did a really fantastic job with this figure. I really do like it, and you can definitely see the feet right down there along with the fists. And one thing I've been wanting to know is, like, how did he transform? How did they reconfigure the entire transformation kibble? Also, I will say this, like, I do wish they would have placed, like, probably, stickers right here on the lights, or maybe place, like, little bits of plastic right here with lights molded in right there, to make it look as if there were lights right there. But yeah, they did a really good job. I really do like this mold right here. But with the third parties that came on out, though, they make this thing look like it's underworked. I'll admit that it doesn't look like this thing's underworked a good bit. But still, this guy, he has a fairly accurate looking transformation. But just not as good as the other good as the other figures that I've seen so far. But yeah, I really do like it. I really do like it. I'm going to lower the camera a bit so we can get a much closer shot at it. There we go. Like, taking a look at this guy, you can definitely, like, with the wheels on him right here, they are plastic wheels, and you can roll him mostly-ish. Like, his wheels can roll mostly-ish. Like, they did a really good job with the overall configuration of this guy. They really did a good job. I do like the smoke sights. I do like this right here. Golly, this is going to annoy the crap out of me. I need to figure out, like, I'll show you all what I found out behind there. But first things first, I'll also show you all what he came with. His Sword of Judgment. A really nice plastic sword, but I do wish they would have chosen a more, like, a really dark gray to put right here instead of this orange looking color. Like, it would have been much better if they did a dark gray right here and probably more of like a silver-esque look on this part right here. It's because like they did a really good job. They did a decent enough job with the detail, but with the coloration, they definitely should have chosen a different coloration on the sword. And as you all know, like for storage of the sword, see, I think it goes in like this right here. Either it goes in like this or it goes in the other way, like this way right here. Okay, let me here. Yeah, it was right the first way. Like, go ahead and place it right in here. Oh, shut this up. There we go. Storage for the sword. And he also comes with a shield. I'll also admit, I do wish they would have improved on the shield a good bit. Like, maybe not make this entire section, like, making, like, a majority of it blue, but making, like, it resemble more of the movie accurate figure itself, but still, like, with what they did with the shield, they should have not made it entirely blue, but like made it more designed to the accurate shield, like maybe make it a tad bit larger, so that way they can make a really good looking shield. And it is like fairly thin. It is fairly thin. Like you could almost break it. I'm not playing the flex or anything. I just wanted to show you all like how thin it is. And also, like, he should have like 3 turrets right there on the end of his shield, kind of molded, like not really all that much more in there, but you can definitely tell like this is supposed to be like a gun, like this is supposed to resemble, I think, like a gun barrel on the end of his shield. But yeah, so much for the shield. Right about to here. There we go. Yeah, that's like really, I really do like what they did. I do like what they did with this figure. They definitely did a really good job like giving him a brand new mold for the last night. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do up a couple of size comparisons real fast. First, leader class, Studio Series, Grimlock. I'm gonna bring up the camera size a good. I'm gonna bring up the camera a good bit. Push these guys back a bit on the table. Move the camera on over a tad bit. I keep on forgetting I need to do that with this camera. Like, there we go. Like, size comparison wise, you can definitely tell Grimlock is much bigger than him in vehicle mode. And now do another size comparison real fast. I'm gonna take Grimlock off to the side. I'm gonna bring in Earthrise Optimus Prime. Very good size comparison. Very good size comparison. If y'all wondering like about me doing a size comparison of him with Jupiter will make him look like a dwarf. He'll make him look like a dwarf. Like, I'm being serious right there. Because like Jupiter's vehicle mode will definitely be bigger than this vehicle mode. Probably about the same height, but more impressively improved, as we all know. But yeah, really good. I really do like what they did with this guy. They did a really good job. They did a really good job. Now for transformation wise, I'm going to bring him up to here and remove his shield and his sword. Sword! I just began thinking about Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest. Really good movie. Now for transformation wise, it's really simple. Go ahead and take this piece right here. I do believe they pulled this gimmick from the first edition Optimus Prime from Age of Extinction. Did not and do not like that figure. Never purchased it, never will. Go ahead and pop this up. Right, there we go. Right here on this side. Open up these panels right there. Right here up front. Go ahead and separate them. Go ahead and separate all this right here. All this right here. There we go. There we go. The back right here, go ahead and split. This right here. Oh. Whoops. There we go. That came out. I meant to do that. I meant to do that. There it goes again. There we go. This thing splits right here so that you can free up the legs. Go ahead and rotate this. Go ahead and rotate these back right here. Go ahead and pull these panels right back here as well. Take this, untab it. There we go. Bring them, rotate this on back. Put that right back there. There we go. Take these right here and I'm hanging for a second. I'll be right back. Let's see if I can fix this properly. There it goes. just had to push it in like that way, just that way. So I can go ahead and do this right here real fast. Rotate this onto the side of the leg. There we go. So far so good. Take this foot right here, untab it, and fold this foot on down. Same thing with this foot. Or fold this foot on down. We'll also rotate it. Take this little piece right here. Take this foot right here. Rotate this all the way around. Right there. And go ahead and bring it on up, and it will tap into place. I do believe some up. There it goes. Like it'll tap right up into there, so it'll be very secure right in there. Take the front grill section right here, untap it, and rotate it all the way around to where it will go right there. Now rotate this. Rotate this right there. Rotate this on up, back, and this will tab right the slot, tab right there we go. And this little tab will go into that little groove section in there. Won't tap it into place, but this will hold this into place. Okay, cool. Just stay there, thank you. Same with this side right here. I'm gonna go ahead and move this on out real fast. And also, grill section right here, untap it. There we go. Untap it, rotate it around, right here, and there we go. Move that in this place, and voila. Take this right here, rotate this foot around. There we go. There we are. There we go. Make sure that the foot tab will go into that little slot right. Well, not really a slot, but it'll go into like a little gap in there so that it'll stay in place. But this right here, rotate this on up or around. There we right hand for a second. Kind of messed up with that right there a little bit. Rotate that right there. There we go. Bring that on up and have that into place right there. There we are. Now take this, rotate this entire assembly on down. Take the, now let's go and take all this, like these right here, fold them onto the back. You're gonna make sure these things come back here first, because these two tabs right here will go into these slots right there. The little skirt piece, as we all know, was up here in vehicle mode. Bring it on down for robot mode. Rotate the waist around right there. Go ahead and bring his arms back this way. I have real fast. I will show you all something with this. Those are those arms. Go ahead and bring up these right here. Like these. This has like little tabs right there. It will go into a slot right there. Tab it into place. But for some reason, with this one right here, like I cannot get this to sab. Don't know why. I'm mixing words together again. I'm mixing words together again. Like tab right there and the slot right there. This slot is supposed to go over that tab right there, but it will not. I think this one was not molded properly. Let me just go ahead and show you all this real fast. Oh, wait a minute. What? Is it possible that I can? No way. Hang on for a second. Let me just check this one out real fast. Did I just miss something? No, I don't. Yeah, I don't know, like, taking a look right here, I'm not fully for sure if, like, hang on for, I'll just leave this off right now to show you all this right here. Like, I think I just noticed something, yeah, I think I just noticed something, like, I don't think these two were molded properly. Hang on for a second, I'll move that out of the way. I don't think these were molded properly, because, like, if you can see it right there, I'm not fully for sure if this is molded properly, like, for everything to go into place properly. Because, like, putting this right here, I cannot seem to tab that in right there for some reason. I think this was not done up properly. I don't think this was done up properly right there, just to show you all real fast. Like, I'm not fully for sure if this was done up properly, because, like, it seems a tad bit off. Yeah, it definitely seems a tad bit off, because, like, they seem about even. But I think they're off slightly to where this thing might be a little off slightly. I'm not fully for sure, but for some reason I cannot get it to be flush on this side. Go ahead and spin the arms back right here. I'm going to go ahead and take this piece right here. Have that on right there. That, or wait a minute. Hang on. I think I just realized one other. Like, I'm not fully for sure this will cause any kind of effects or anything. allow for me to just rotate this around. So I can just have that back onto... Oh! Hang on for a second. Oh, wow. Wow, I finally fixed this up on this. I finally fixed this up. I think I finally found out what the issue was. Like, this, like this little bit right here. Like, hang on, I'm going to take off this right here. Like, for this to be put up there very specifically, you see how this is angled down? This was, for some odd reason, I didn't notice it was angled up. It was angled up like that right there to where it was more overlapping this. We're rotating this thing on down, having it the proper angle, like a very much more proper angle. Putting this thing, I'm going to put this thing back on right here real fast. Like, you can definitely see the difference. Like, that will tab in securely, very securely. That is why this wasn't tabbing in properly. This thing was going upward like so, instead of going downward. Like, if it was angled downward, like just angled downward like this right here, it's a much better tab on this thing right here. Wow, I can't believe. Yeah, that was the whole problem the entire time. Like, yeah, I'm gonna take this off again. You see, like how you see how that's angled right there? That's supposed to be like angled to where you can actually more easily tab this into place right there on that tab. But since it was angled this way, like here, I'm going to show you all again. Like, you cannot get a proper tab. It will go over the tab instead of going directly onto it. Taking that off again, rotating it back around. Like, yeah, make sure this thing is facing downwards and not up whenever you're trying to tab it into place. Because, like, if it's downward, it'll make a much better angle to tab in. Go ahead and take this head, rotate this head on up. There we go. Now go ahead and take this top section right here and tab this into place right back here. It's a little hard to do, but it's doable. There we go. Tab it in. There we go. Just tab that in right there. There we are. Take his head, bring it on up, and take this piece right here. Rotate his chest right there. Bring his chest on up. Make sure his arms are nice and securely tabbed in on each side. But this, that will go fit snugly in there. Take this piece right here. Rotate it on up. His neck, chest piece. Rotate it on up. His legs, rotate them on forward. Rotate his arms and take these panels right here, fold them on up and tab them into place right there and right there. Oh, hang on for a second. Here we go. There we are. There we go. There we are. Transforms the last night Voyager class Optimus Prime in his robot mode. And I must say that they definitely did a really decent job. I really do like what they did with the new figure right here. They definitely did a little bit more of a movie accurate look on him. It's a little bit more of a movie accurate look. It looks really fantastic. But like with the previous movie accurate version they had, like right here, the chest just did not fit right. Fit right with him right here. They did a much better job. They did a better job with the chest detailing and such, but they just did not include the flames on here at all. And also, like, I will say this: the eyes, they did a great job with the head. They did a really good job with the head sculpt, but with the eyes, I will say the eyes needed. I believe the eyes just needed a bit of work done on them because the eyes look pretty. They don't look all that accurate. Like, they needed to be more, maybe like little dots. Because these look like they were spread on his face. But still, overall, a really good figure. They did a really good job. they do a really good job of them. I really do like what they did right here. Excuse me, with the side panels right there, like making it to where like this will fill in the gap cover. Hang on for a second, I'll show you all real fast. Like the gap cover on him. There we go, in his arm mode, so that way you can just like fill in the gap right there, fill the gap section right there. Well, not fill it, but cover it on up. So yeah, I really do like that right there, and they did a really great job with the feet. I really do like that. And I like the fact they placed the front end of the vehicle mode right here. I really do like that part right there. And I do like that they covered up the wheels as best they could right here. They did a pretty good job. I will say that. They did a pretty good job with this guy. Just a few little areas they could have worked. Just some areas they could have worked on. Just some areas. I also like that they included like this little backpack section right here. Well, not really much of a backpack since after all it's really pretty kind of flat-ish. Also, as we all know, like with his sword of judgment or his vector sword, you just go ahead, place that into his fist right there, and place this into places this shield into his fist as well to like shoot at Decepticons. No. I'll place this right here onto the side of his arm. There we go. And now he's ready to charge into battle. For victory for Cybertron! Yeah, they did a really good job. I really do like that right there. But I guess we can also know, like, storage for the shield. For the sword, you can place it into a slot that's back there that you saw earlier in vehicle mode. Let's go ahead and slide that right down there, and voila. There he has his sword in the back of him. Really nice. I really do like that. Back here, you cannot really see it at all, except for that little piece down there that kind of looks like a tail. They are going to try to fix him up. There we go. There we are. Yeah, they did a really good job with him. I really do like this. They really did a really good job with him right there. For size comparison, Studio Series, Leader Class, Grimlock. Like, yeah, he's definitely taller than Optimus. Bring him up right, bring the camera up right here. Like as far up as I can with this right here. Hang on for a second. Let me see. There we go. That's a lot better. Like zoom back. That's like a jump back right there from what I just saw. There we go. Like both Optimus Prime and Grimlock, you can tell he's definitely taller than Optimus is. You can definitely tell he's taller than Optimus. Also, Earthrise Prime. I think he's just probably as tall, or just a tiny bit taller than him. Probably a tiny bit taller, but he's definitely the tallest out of the three of them. Definitely the tallest. And also, from what I mentioned earlier, with Jupiter, I will bring him in real fast. You can definitely tell Jupiter. Hang on for a second. I had to fix up his legs. You definitely tell that Jupiter, he's a tad bit taller than Prime is. He's just a tad bit taller. Just a smidge taller, just a smidge. But yeah, they did a really good job. I really do like this right here. They really did a great job with that right there. So we'll take this guy on up. Take this guy on up right here. Take this guy on up. Oh, I almost forgot one other. I almost forgot one other thing. Hang on for a second. I will go ahead and. Hang on a second. Okay, I have no idea why I did that transition right there, but I kind of messed up-ish. But you learn, but you live and you learn, right? I'm still trying my best to like figure things out with my video reviews as best as possible. I say that sometimes, like majority of the time I can probably get it right. A little bit of time I can get it wrong. So I'm still gradually learning of how to do it properly. So now I will go ahead and show you all the ride into battle. Hop aboard your trusty steed. And charge! Hang on, let's take out the sword. Sword right there. as Optimus Prime told his Autobots they mounted, as drift mounted, Slug and his crosshairs mounted, well, stood on top of Scorn. Autobots, recharge together. Now roll out, or move out, whichever one works. But like, yeah, mount your trusty steed, Optimus, and fight. Go into battle. Charge. Yeah, just have it to where Optimus Prime rides Grimlock into battle. Put him off to the side right there. Also, real fast, I'm going to show you all something as well. Just be right back. Now let me show you all this real fast. And I must say, taking a look at this, you can definitely tell there's a difference. And like what I did back in here, like lifting this up real fast, you can definitely tell that with this thing now tapped into place properly, it will not be pushing up against the roof. Because if you don't have that tapped in properly right there, it will push up against the roof, and which will cause this not to be as flush, if you can see that. Autobot symbol! Autobot symbol! Yeah, like both sides are now flush. You can see it, you can definitely tell they are more flush than they were before. Because once that's tapped in properly right there, you can definitely make sure this is flush. So there was no molding. I will say this. There was no mold error or anything. It was just that one little piece was just not angled. It was just turned around. It was just turned around the other way to where it was facing upwards instead of downwards. So yeah. You have that right there. And also, for a size comparison for me, show you all fast, in case you all are wondering, not for sure me if you all are wondering, managed to get him mostly configured into his vehicle mode. I said mostly. He is next to Optimus Jupiter from Planet X. Pretty nicely sized vehicle comparison. Pretty nicely sized. Like, these two are about the same size, but for, like, width-wise, I'd say that he's much wider than him, especially for his Cybertronian vehicle mode. But yeah, they did a great job with the size comparison between these two right here. If y'all are wondering about this guy right here compared to that, like, he'll definitely like be about what the right size as him. But quite frankly, he is definitely like a smaller vehicle size compared to this. But yeah, pretty nice size comparison. Pretty nice size comparison. Stand it up a bit. But now, like, if you are wanting to try and find this guy anywhere, I'd say your best bet would be on eBay.com. Because, quite frankly, I'd say that is the only website that would actually have this guy still available online anywhere. Because, like, I know Amazon, if Amazon wants to have him, I'd be very surprised. Hasbro Pulse, I doubt they would have him. I doubt TF Source would have him. I doubt that Big Bad Toy Store, excuse me, and also RobotKingdom.com and a few other websites. I strongly doubt those websites would have them. But your best bet would be probably on eBay, because like you could definitely try and find it on eBay if you can. Sorry about that hiccup. But if y'all like this video, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe to both me and Wishmaker. Also, oh boy, I had the hiccup now. Oh, sorry about that. Also, subscribe to both me and Wishmaker, and also look for us on. Leave us a comment in the comment section below, and hit the notification icon for any videos we will be uploading in the near future. And also, look for us on social media such as Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Discord, and so on. Until next one, I'm Tim Prime 1. I'm signing off right now, so peace out.